So inside of the brand new Grow Garden update, we have a new integration system on the summer harvest event, and this has a very specific way to be completed. So in today's video, I'll be showing you obviously the best way you can complete the new summer harvest event, and additionally how you can get these summer point tracks or summer points, the best way you can farm them to get these things. Since there's a little tip, the traveler fruit seed is, I genuinely believe, better than the candy blossom because its base sale value is going to almost be around 100,000 to 110,000, being 20,000 higher, and very commonly obtainable with the new system, and since you can like macro to commonly obtain it. So starting off, what we're going to do is look into the way the points are obtained. So the points are pretty much obtained from the event track the higher you get into it. So inside of the harmer or the harvest points, like the more rarity you get, the higher the points, obviously rarity. So you could get up to prismatic, and then at prismatic, I believe you get 10 of these points. So that's why you see like 3 or 2 for this, right? Is because they are kind of like each rank you go up is about 1 additional point. As you see, I have 2. We only got to uncommon on the last one. Now, alongside this, we also, with all these new plants, have an even easier time when it comes to grinding things like points and all that. But additionally, the best way you actively can do this right now is what's called the tomato method, where you get a ton of tomato plants, right? You put them all down and you'll only grind specifically those because of just the insane volume of tomatoes you can get. You can use those for the trade-in. But once again, once you have done this, you'll easily be able to grind the points. Now, for the trade-in side, what you do want to try to prioritize is, I'll go over that in a second, but we are giving away a bunch of these seed packs and some of the new premium Oasis eggs. So if you want to see that and enter into the giveaway, make sure you just comment your username and like this video to enter into the giveaway. Once again, we're giving away all of those, so just comment your username and like the video. So what you can do is use optimal macros and softwares for that. We are very close to launching our official macro that will automate everything. New updates and everything, it'll be updated with that, and it'll be free and work on Mac. So I know a lot of Mac users can't use things like Tiny Tasks. It'll work there, but one of the main things you right now can take advantage of is, say, Tiny Tasks. So I'll have my videos coming out later on this, in the week on full setup presets, but in idea, you should be able to go through and buy the exact things you want with all the presets I'll make. So if you want the Traveler's Fruit, you can go and buy the Traveler's Fruit or this thing, and it'll go through and do all of these for you. Do note, I would recommend having a few hundred of these points, so I'll go over the best way you can farm the harvest event. But once again, that is going to be the better way you can do it. Additionally, if you do want to know for the seeds, because there's a good seed that came in stock, which is the pitcher plant. So I have this actively right now. So the pitcher plant seed, this one right here is really good. Also, I think this is new, but I believe they made a system that saves your hotbar, which is really nice because I don't remember moving these items into my hotbar, but they're definitely still there. So that's a cool new thing. But once again, we are looking at this new plant. So this is, I think, more of like a one plant, like it only grows one plant and you claim that one singular plant, which does have a decently base high sell value. But once again, it's only one plant, and since volume is what matters rather than the rarity and value of the plant itself, all you want to do is, I would recommend just the tomato strategy in general. And additionally, if you do want to take advantage of macros and softwares that will make, there's actually an active glitch right now with mobile players where you can collect super fast. I have a full video on that, hopefully coming out later today, so make sure you check that video out whenever it comes out. And if you do want to join my Discord server, I was going into this before, we have a stock notifier, an egg stock notifier, a gear stock notifier, and a weather event notifier. So you'll be able to see all these things when they're in stock, right? If you want to get the pitcher plant and all this, or if you're trying to get some of these other new gear, this will all be on my Discord server, like the magnifying glass. This is new. But also, if you can't use this, we have my website. So my website, I updated the calculator to where you can calculate with the new mutations in plants. So if you want to calculate the values of plants, you can also use the livestock tracker. Regardless, so with the point system, you do want to prioritize volume. And I do know every few hours, there's what's called like the mega version of the event where you have a ×2 trade-in, so you could solo it easily during that time. And if you aren't able to do the tomato strat at a high enough volume, you could pretty much save and try to grind as many plants beforehand. That way you can get a better chance at completing it, so that you can have all those trade-ins. So say you can get a few thousand points, normally you could get double that and get even better. So make sure you do try to take advantage of that event. And anyways, if this video helped you out, I'll see you on the next.